Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving into the world of Japanese milk bread, also known as Hokkaido milk bread or shokupan. I've always been intrigued by its fluffy texture and slightly sweet taste. So, I decided to try baking it myself, and I'm taking you along for the full process. First things first, let's talk about what makes Japanese milk bread so special. Unlike your average loaf, this bread uses a technique called the tangzong method. This involves cooking a portion of the flour and liquid, usually milk or water, to create a roux-like mixture. This tangzong adds moisture to the dough, resulting in an incredibly soft and airy crumb. Now, let's gather our ingredients. You'll need bread flour, all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, instant yeast, milk, unsalted butter, and an egg. The exact measurements will vary depending on the recipe you choose, but I'll provide a general idea. For the tangzong, you'll combine a portion of the bread flour and milk in a saucepan, cooking it over low heat until it thickens. This usually takes a few minutes, and you'll want to stir constantly to prevent lumps from forming. Once the tangzong has cooled, it's time to start mixing the dough. In a large bowl or a stand mixer, combine the remaining flour, sugar, salt, and yeast. Add the cooled tangzong, milk, and the egg. Mix until a shaggy dough forms, then knead it for about 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. Next, add the softened butter and continue kneading until the butter is fully incorporated and the dough is smooth and supple. This process is key to achieving that perfect texture. After kneading, let the dough rise in a greased bowl, covered, for about an hour or until doubled in size. Once the dough has risen, gently punch it down to release the air. Divide the dough into 3 or 4 equal portions, depending on the size of your loaf pan. Shape each portion into a log and place them in your greased loaf pan. Let the shaped dough rise again for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until it has almost doubled in size. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Before baking, brush the top of the loaf with some melted butter or egg. Wash for a beautiful golden crust. Bake the bread for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until the top is golden brown and the internal temperature reaches 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Once baked, let the bread cool in the pan for a few minutes before transferring it to a wire rack to cool completely. And there you have it, homemade Japanese milk bread. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. When you slice into it, you'll see the soft, pillowy texture that makes this bread so irresistible. You can enjoy it plain, toasted, or use it for sandwiches. The possibilities are endless. Baking Japanese milk bread takes a bit of time, but the results are so worth it. The process itself is quite therapeutic, and the satisfaction of biting into a slice of your own freshly baked bread is unparalleled.